Come head soft, lad. We've got things to do.
You're up bright and early, aren't you?
Yeah. And guess who I've seen?
How am I supposed to know?
Joey Godden.
Sam? Come on, love, don't forget what day it is. Oh, there you are. What time did you get up?
Not sure.
Frank, you look terrible.
I'll be all right when I've had a shave.
And a good wash.
Things on my mind.
Oh, come on, then.
Come on, what?
Frank, you haven't forgotten. It's Sammy's birthday. Oh, it doesn't seem like 17 years ago, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Don't they grow up fast?
Yeah, too fast. Did she mention the weekend?
She said they had a good time.
Anything else? Did anything happen?
A good time was all she said, and it's all she's going to say. Now, shush.
Has the post come yet?
So. Happy birthday, love.
Oh, thanks. I bet that Casey's forgotten.
Frank, come on.
Happy birthday, son.
Oh, thanks, Mum.
Hey, Annie, Dad.
No, I'm Dad.
Do you remember you stayed up all night when she was born? Will you get the door left, please?
If it's the postman, tell him to leave the trailer at the door with me presents on.
Let's see what you think, eh?
Oh, Mum, they're lovely.
You like it?
Yeah,
Special day,
it's
though, isn't it?
gorgeous.
Good morning, love.
Hiya. What do you think?
Oh, sounds.
Sammy.
Oh, it's all right. You've seen worse, haven't you?
Yeah.
How's he now?
Yeah, I got you these.
Oh,
Happy
they're
birthday.
lovely.
There would have been all red roses, but you should have seen the price of them.
It's all right.
Frank.
Well, say thank you then.
Thanks.
Once I set them down, I got a cab.
Give them a chance, Frank. We were young once.
That's what worries me.
It was only a weekend away, love. She's not living with him.
You weren't much older when you started with our Sammy.
Yeah, and my dad went mad, but things have worked out all right, haven't they?
It's not what I want for her.
Well, you being narky won't stop her.
It's not that.
Well, you could have fooled me.
Well, it's not just that.
Frank, will you come on? You'll never get to work at this rate.
I know.
Frank, what is this?
That's what I've been trying to tell you. But I don't know how to say it.
How to say what?
I've left the co-op. I've got nowhere to go to, Chris.
Do you remember our Frankie in the Aussie?
Of course I do.
And my mum. Watching him. Holding his hand and watching him bleed to death.
I'll never forget it.
I reckon that's what finished her. She was never the same after that, you know.
Remember when he used to give us ciggies?
Yeah, well, he can't give us anything now, can he? And that murdered him leaning up against a bar.
And give us a leg up to watch the footy.
Billy, we've got to do something. We owe Joey Godden for both of them. Frankie and me, ma'am.
Where was he?
In the pub, laughing.
So he's out. We should have kept him in.
I should have hanged him.
Do I look all right?
How could you do it?
Can't let them send out duff wagons.
Frank, how is you leaving going to stop them?
At least it won't be on me conscience. I might be able to say something.
You could have been assistant transport manager there.
How was I to know?
You should have known. I said all along you should have gone for that instead of the co-op.
I'll get back on the road. A couple of long runs and we'll manage fine.
Yeah, if.
If what?
If Marsland agrees to give you your old job back.
Of course he will. Look, I've even got me tie on.
Come on. As far as the post box without the sticks.
Sam, what do you want for your tea tonight, love?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Why, Sam, it's your birthday.
Yeah, sweet 17 and never been kissed.
Hey, you.
Do I look all right?
Yeah, you look all right.
Well, then.
Yeah, well, good luck.
I'll never forget the day he was buried.
Yeah, I was lashing it down.
We made him a promise, Billy. At his grave.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Where do you think you've been?
I've been to Bristol for a few days. I can go away, can't I?
Not without letting people know you can't, love.
Look as if you've walked it, love.
Overnight coach.
You should have phoned. Your mum knew I was worried. Although it's never bothered her before, has he?
She did tell me to phone.
And you didn't.
Look, would you just leave me alone? I needed to get my head together.
Look, are you all right? I mean, there's nothing wrong, is there?
Oh, no. Well, the baby's still there.
Billy, we need to talk.
I know, but not now, all right?
Soon.
Is your mum okay, then?
Yeah. She sent her love.
Do you want some breakfast?
I'll just have a cup of tea.
Hey, Trace. Kathy's got Jen knitting matinee coats already, you know.
Oh, does everybody know? Look, it's not up to you lot to talk about it. Nothing's bad enough without that.
You're doing great.
Want to see me when I really start going?
Oh, promises, promises.
I'll tell you what, Sam, your old fella still thinks Railroad 2's on, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, you know what that's about, don't you?
The weekend.
What he thinks that happened.
But it never.
He doesn't mind that, do you?
What do you think?
Well, it's just that I want it to be right when we do.
Well, so do I. That's why I don't mind waiting.
Thanks.
As long as when you do it with me, yeah? Well?
Of course. Come on.
Slave driver.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go and have a bath, wash my hair, and then have a kip. You don't get much chance to sleep on them couches.
Shouldn't have done it, you know. Not in your condition.
I know, yeah, but I wanted to go. Well, you know how it is when you've made your mind up.
Plenty of bubble bath, eh, Trace?
Oh, yeah.
So how have we got to do it, then?
What?
Get Joey Godden.
Oh,
I'd like to do what he did to our Frankie, Bill.
it was a long time ago, Jim.
Yeah. 15 years. Frankie could have had a wife and a family by now.
He wasn't the settling down type.
Yeah, well, he didn't get the chance to, did he?
Yeah, well, we'll have to think about it, eh, Jim?
What's there to think about? We promised Frankie, didn't we, on his grave?
They were funeral promises, and we were both a lot younger then.
I don't believe I'm hearing this. Are you trying to get out of this or something? This is family, Billy. Blood's thicker than water, you know.
Well, it's not going to bring Frankie back, and we've got families of our own to think about
What
now.
sort of a brother do you think you are, eh?
Keep it down, will you? Tracy's
Yeah,
upstairs.
Tracy. And what sort of a father do you want her to have, eh?
One that's alive and staying that way.
You're chickening out of this, aren't you? You're letting me down, Billy, do you know that? And you're letting our Frankie down, and you're letting me man down and all.
Yeah? Well, things change.
Yeah. Things change, Billy. You think you know someone and you don't. You think your brother's all right and he isn't. He's a coward and he's a liar and he lets people down. Well, I'm not a coward and I'm not a liar and I don't let people down. I want revenge, Billy.
Hey, now come on, hang on,
No,
Jim.
never mind, hang on.
Look, it's not worth it.
What, not worth it? Our Frankie's not worth it. That no-mark killed our brother, Billy, and I'm going to make sure that he pays.
Jimmy, come on.
Who's that, Sam?
These. My mum will go mad.
Tell you what, we could build a house with all these, couldn't we?
They're for recycling.
A little igloo with just one door. So just you and I could fit through, eh?
Don't be daft.
And then when we got bored, we could always read the curtains.
Oh, just sit down, you're mad.
Oh. Tell you what, though, be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, just you and me.
You know, I don't want to get serious.
Oh, and is that serious? A paper house with paper furniture and a paper baby.
Hey, don't let me daddy talk about babies.
Was that the door?
Yeah, it was Mr. Collins with some more newspapers.
I thought it might have been your dad.
Well, he hasn't been gone that long.
Yeah, well, a lot can happen in an hour, Sammy.
Yeah, very true.
And you get on with your revision.
Oh, it's all right, Mum. I've only got a maths exam this afternoon.
Sammy, it is not only a maths exam. You'll need 3 A-level passes to get to university, you know.
I know.
And good grades. Right, if that phone rings while I'm
All
out...
right, Mum.
Sammy, if it's your dad, will you tell him I won't be long?
What are you going to wear?
Oh, I am. I've got to meet people over at Michael and Caroline's soon. They want it sold as soon as possible now. Mr. Choi's seen sense at last. He should never have let Sinbad in that place.
Sinbad?
Oh, don't let me. You know, they had to get cleaners in when he'd gone. So let's hope this lot are interested. I've never left those keys. Right upstairs. Upstairs.
She's right about the A-levels, though, you know, Sam.
Oh, don't you start. It's only end of year exam.
Yeah, but it's what they base the predictions on for the yucca form, isn't it?
What is this all of a sudden? You're not me mum, you know.
Look, I'm thinking of the future. You'll fetch in a better wage if you've got a good education. Be able to keep me in the style I've been accustomed to.
Ooh, right, for that, you're getting on your feet and doing more walking practice.
Hey. I can think of something else we should practice, miss.
No, my mum's upstairs.
Oh, what? She's a married woman, isn't she? Come here.
I've come to see Tracy. Thanks for letting us know, Billy.
That's all right. She hasn't been back that long, you know.
Shall I,
Yeah, ring the bell, she'll come, yeah.
Bob not back, then,
Nah, he's still on secondment. I think they're taking a fancy to him in Yorkshire.
Sinbad should be doing now, shouldn't he?
He should be, yeah, but he's gone missing. She's already up back.
Hiya.
I've been worried about you.
Look, I needed to get away, Barry.
Yeah, I know, but like you could have said.
Right away. No one phoning me asking me how I was. No one telling me what I should do. I had things to think about, you know.
Yeah, you're all right now, though. You'll come back to flat.
Just give it a few days, eh? Look, I'm tired now and I want to get my head down.
You're all right, Trace.
Yeah, and I've got some phone calls to make as well.
I was going to go and see Terry anyway.
So if you don't mind.
I'll see you then.
What's all that about?
Tired, Dad.
Oh, come on. I know you better than that.
Well, it's complicated, you know.
Listen, you can stay here as long as you want, you know that, don't you? It's up to you. I mean, whatever you want, it's all right with me. If it's me and Barry standing in your way, but in the end, I just want what's best for you, you know. So if you want to make it legal, I'll even buy a new suit for the wedding.
Thanks, Dad.
So we on then? When's it going to be?
Oh, Dad.
Oh, come on, what's the matter?
I'll never understand it. What's up? That blade of a landlord isn't in, is he?
No, he's away on business.
How do you understand what's going on in their heads, Terry?
Are you talking about Tracy?
First of all, she just disappears, right? For days. Then she comes back as if nothing's happened, and then she won't let me in.
Well, is she all right? The baby and that?
Far as I know, yeah.
Well, that'll be it, I reckon. It'll be the baby. Sue was funny when she was pregnant.
She won't even talk to me.
I don't want it. Don't you understand? I just don't want it.
Look, I know it came as a bit of a shock, like, you know. A bit of a shock to all of us, but you get used to it, love.
I won't, though. I mean, I don't even want to get used to it.
It'd be different when it's here.
Oh, don't say that.
Well, I'm only trying to help.
Yeah, but it doesn't help. I don't even want to think about it being here.
You haven't got much choice, have you?
Yes, I have. I've got every choice.
I don't see how.
Of course you do. Think about it, Dad. My mum did. I'm going to have an abortion.
What's it like being married?
It's all right, most of the time.
I thought you two were happy.
Oh, we are. It's just that. Well, she gets a bit moody. I mean, one minute she's up, the next she's down.
I thought she was getting better, Terry.
Well, she is a bit. Since she's been back at work, I mean, for the moment, she's up in the morning, on with the owl makeup, off to work. How long will that last, eh?
Don't ask me. I'm no expert.
You saw how she was the other week. She'd hardly speak. I don't want that happening again.
What makes you think it will?
Because she's still not pregnant and she wants to be. That's why I'm most of the time before she's down again. And I couldn't stand that.
I've made my mind up. It's not so bad when you've said it a few times. And I've said it a few times. Oh, say you don't mind, Dad. Say it's all right.
I mean, what about you, you know, hurting yourself and that?
Well, it's quite simple, really. It's safer than having the baby. I found that out when I was with my mum. Went to see someone. They talked us through it, you know, told us what happened. Could have had it done there, but I wanted to come home first.
Right, you did the right thing, you know.
I wanted to see you first.
And your mum doesn't mind if you do this, like?
Well, it was my mum helped me decide, really, you know.
Yeah.
I had to see her. I didn't know what to do. Well, I needed to see her because she's a mother.
Yeah.
You think of babies, don't you? They're all pink and chubby and we're all supposed to want them. But they don't stay babies forever, do they? And I think it was my mum helped me realise that.
Doesn't stop you loving them, no.
I don't know. I think I'd love it if it was here, and I think that's what I'm frightened of, because that's not what I want. I don't want to give me life up. I haven't even lived it yet. We'd be talking 20 years, wouldn't we?
You're talking a lifetime.
If I had a baby now, I'd be 40 when it was grown up.
Hey, there is life after 40, you know.
Oh, no, yeah, but... Well, you can't begin then, can you? And I was a slow starter anyway. Messed around at school. I was a big scally when I was at Shelley's. But I didn't know what I wanted then. I just found out.
What do you want?
I don't know, I want to live my life. Try different things. See how far I can push myself. Now's my chance, Dad. I can't miss it.
Well, it's up to you.
So you don't mind?
I don't mean I don't mind. I mean it's up to you, love.
Do you think I'm selfish?
I think it's your life.
Yeah, you're right. It's not up to them people who write in the papers. Or the doctors. Or the MPs. It's not happening to them, is it? It's not their life. Or their body. They would have liked to come home.
Yeah.
Chris?
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
Thanks, Dad.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Oh, I wouldn't mind. I'll have to wet this again. It's gone all flat.
Barry doesn't know.
No.
Is that why you wouldn't talk to him?
I just wanted to be sure.
And are you sure?
Wanted to try it out on someone first, someone who'd understand.
You won't like it, you know.
I know, yeah. Neither will Sheila. I'm sorry, Dad.
Hey, don't you be sorry. It'll be all right. I'll make it all right.
Wish you could.
Hey, I'll stand by you whatever you do.
Whatever other people say.
Whatever Sheila says, I'm still your dad, Tracy, all right?
Frank?
Sorry, love.
Oh, no.
Knock me back.
Frank?
Oh, don't blame me.
Well, why not? It's your fault.
I'm a good driver, you know that.
Well, what use is that if there's nothing for you to drive?
Chris.
God, I've been worried sick. I knew this would happen. I knew. It's just like you just sailed through it all.
No, I don't. Last night I couldn't sleep. It kept going round and round.
We could lose all of this.
No, we won't. I'll find something.
What?
I'm sorry.
So what did Marsland say?
Said I let him down once. How was he to know I wouldn't do it again?
Yeah, well, he's right, isn't he?
I did what I thought was best.
You'd have been a good transport manager if you hadn't been so mad on that co-op.
I owed it to the men.
What about what you owe to your family? Do you know how much it cost to run this house? Have you any idea at all what we owe the building society or what it cost to feed your 3 kids?
I know I let you down.
I have worked all the hours that God sent. I mean, cooking, cleaning, worrying about you all. I have done my best to make this a good home for us. And what have you done? What have you done, eh? You had a perfectly good job and you threw that over for this madcap co-op scheme and then you chucked that in as well. Just what sort of husband do you call yourself, eh? What sort of father are you?
I know it was stupid, but...
Stupid? You've been worse than stupid. Well, you just do your own gardening, Frank Rogers, and you cook your own tea because I don't think I can stand any more of this.
Chris! Chris!
Done all right there, haven't you? Not really. Not once you take the settle out. First 2 days of the week you're working for the boss. I don't know how we'd manage without Sue's money.
Oh, well, I don't want Stacey working when she has our baby.
That's what I used to say. Just you wait till the bills start coming in.
Well, what are you having another baby for if you're that hard up?
It's not me, is it? It's Sue. Well, she won't be happy till she gets another one. Now, as a matter of fact, I'm going to see the doctor.
What for?
Well, see why she's not pregnant. You know, in case it's me.
It's a bit serious, isn't it, going to doctors?
I just want to know if everything's all right, you know, with me working late and that.
You can't go to doctors just because you're working later.
I know that. It's just that, well, you know, with all the worry about money and Danny being in the Aussie and one thing and another, I was just wondering if it's affected me.
It's affected your head.
Oh, it's not my head.
Well, what are you saying, Seth? It's not happening, like.
Well, it's not that I can't do it, like, it's just... Well, it's not working right, is it? I mean... Well, something's the matter, and I can't be Sue. She's already had a check-up.
And what about you?
I've booked for this sperm test. Then I'll know one way or the other.
Coming up next, real-life dramas featuring animals in peril for the emergency services in Animal Rescue.
Chris, it's only for this, you know.
Isn't there?
How many more times do I have to say I'm sorry?
Well, you've been sorry pay the bills.
Want a cup of tea?
Why ask me? You don't generally bother to ask me before you do anything, do you? Look, all right, I could go to the Building Society and ask them to give us more time. All right, I could ask for a few more hours at work. But it would only be a few hours, because there isn't that much going on. So what else do you suggest?
I'll find something.
For how long, though? How long will you stick it?
It's funny, isn't it? I just want to look after you.
Yeah, well, you're going about it the wrong way.
You've always been the only one for me, Chris.
It's not the point.
I just wish I could turn the clock back.
Yeah, well, you can't, can you?
We could always move back into number 7. When it's up for sale, it'd be cheaper, wouldn't it?
This is no time for stupid jokes.
No.
Frank, we can't go on like this.
Mum, I can't find my clean blouse.
Oh, it's in your drawer.
No, it's not.
I meant to do the ironing.
It's all right. I'll do it.
No. There's no need.
Is there anything I can do?
Not unless you want your daughter going to school looking like she spent the night in a couch. No, there isn't.
You can move these papers, Dad.
My love.
Get them out of Mum's way. That'd help, wouldn't it, Mum?
Yeah, of course it would, love. Thank you. And the sooner the better, eh?
There you go.
Oh, there's always one.
Yeah, that's not counting the ones that disappear altogether, is
I
it?
think it eats them.
I thought we'd let our Tracy have a bit of a lie-in, you know. You don't mind him being here, do you?
Your house.
Our house.
Yeah, all right, then.
Has Barry said anything about Tracy, you know?
No, I should have done. I haven't seen him. As a matter of fact, I was a bit surprised he didn't come round to see Tracy last night.
She was a bit funny with him, you know.
What's going on?
It's Tracy.
Well, I've gathered that.
Yeah, and you're not going to like it either.
I've had to get used to a lot of things I don't like.
She doesn't want the baby.
Well, there's nothing new in that. A lot of people don't. I wasn't always thrilled about it myself. It's a good job it takes 9 months. Gives you a chance to get used to the idea.
And she really doesn't want it.
Wait till she feels it kicking. She'll feel different then.
Well, it won't kick.
All babies kick.
She's not going to have it, Sheila.
What? You mean she's going to kill it? Our grandchild?
Don't say it like that.
Well, how else should I say it? That's what she's going to do. You'll have to stop her, Billy. You'll have to make her realise what she's doing.
I can't stop her.
Yes, you can. You're her father. She'll listen to you.
You got to understand, she's only young.
That's no excuse.
It was an accident. She never wanted to have it.
It's too late now.
No, it isn't.
Is this because it's Barry's?
It's got nothing to do with Barry. It's got nothing to do with me and you, come to that. It's for Tracy to decide, and she's already decided. And there's no way I'm going to try and stop her, Sheila.
He's a good boy, then.
Come on, eh? We haven't got all day.
What's your hurry?
I thought you wanted the afternoon off.
What's that got to do with anything?
We don't want to be late, do you?
Oh, we're not going to be late, are we?
We want to get him to your ma's, don't we?
Oh, how long is that going to take? Oh, you got a secret affair or something?
Don't be daft.
Anybody would think it the way you're carrying on.
Look, as a matter of fact, I've got to go to the doctor's.
Why, what's the matter?
Oh, it's just me back. I think we're all that's happening. You're going to be a good boy for your grandma, aren't you?
Oh, he's always a good boy, aren't you? Oh, I can't wait to have another one. Would you like to have another little brother or sister, eh? If we're lucky.
Oh, don't worry about that, eh?
I'm always worried.
Well, you don't have to. I mean, it's all going to sort itself out, honest.
What makes you so sure all of a sudden? Come on.
No. Just come on, hurry up, will you?
All right. Hey, why didn't your daddy tell us why he was in such a hurry then, eh?
I mean, what good will it do us if we fall out?
I can't believe you're letting her do it.
Well, she's made her mind up.
But she can't know what she's doing. Tell him to go away, will you? Unless it's Barry.
At this time,
Maybe you can persuade her.
I hope he won't try.
It's his baby, too.
Morning, playmates. I'll give you one guess what I've come round about. Saw it in a charity shop. Couldn't resist it.
Not a good time, Kath.
It doesn't apply to her.
What doesn't?
Oh, come in, why don't you, eh?
Seems like this isn't a good moment. We're supposed to put us in the mood for making plans.
What for?
Weddings. Our wedding. That's when people usually wear hats, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So what's going on?
Nothing.
Oh, you could cut the atmosphere with a knife in here.
It's Tracy.
She's not happy about the baby.
Oh, she'll get used to it.
Don't you start.
What have I said?
She's going to have an abortion.
Is that bad?
It's a baby, Kath. What's inside her is a baby, a human being.
No, it isn't.
You've never had one. You don't know what you're saying.
No, it's a little ball of cells. It's not a person. It's stupid to say it is.
It'll be a person.
There's lots of babies miscarry at this stage.
Miscarrying is different. This is doing it on purpose.
Taking charge of your own life, you mean? Is that what's wrong?
She's only young, she's done nothing yet.
She's never had a baby. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Yes, I do. Look, now is not the time. It's not that I never want a baby. I do. Only not one that I want to resent. I want one that I've decided to have.
You love it when it's here.
Oh, yeah, well, I suppose having it would be the easy thing to do. I would never have to look ahead. I'd just let things take the course. I'm sure the girls in work could be made up. You know, they get me a card, have a collection. And for a few weeks, it'd be clever, Tracy. But what about when the novelty is worn off, eh? And I am left here for years and years with a baby that I don't even want?
We'd help you.
Yes, you'll help if I toe the line and do what you want, because I'll have given up. I'll have just given in.
You won't face your responsibilities.
Hey, that's not fair.
Well, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Take responsibility, take charge of me life. I don't want a baby, so I'm not having one.
If Aunt Debbie can do it.
So that's not fair. She wanted that child. There's all the difference in the world in that. Look, a child should be wanted and chosen, not just born because of chance. Far too important for that.
Oh, well, why kill it then?
Don't say that.
It's all right, Dad. She's not the only one who'll say it. I'll just have to get used to it.
Well, it's what she's doing. Oh, God, I wish that God it had never happened.
Look, I just want to do the right thing. I want to be a good mother at the right time. I'm only going back to the way things were before.
What about Barry? He's got rights.
Yeah, but he's not having it. I am.
God, you hold on to things, don't you? I mean, there's certain things you've got to hold on to, otherwise it's just a slippery slope. And knowing right from wrong and what you are doing is wrong.
You're supposed to put the magazines over the other side.
What's it matter?
You've got to keep them separate.
Tied up, separate divvy, not separate in the car.
Well, it just makes them easier to sort out.
No, then you two.
See, she's bossing me about.
No, I'm not. You just don't know what you're talking about.
I do. I'm saving the planet.
Oh, we've got no chance then.
Sammy.
Well, why pick on me?
I do know what I'm talking about. We're doing about it in school.
Well, if you're so clever then, miss, what about this old wreck?
Aye. This Alex my pride and joy.
Yeah, well, how far is it from here to where this lot's going?
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, what about the petrol you're going to waste?
I'll drive slowly. Must have tons of newspapers in here.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Leaded too. Rotten baby's brains.
Yeah, you should use unleaded.
What, roomy engine?
Get it converted.
Do you know how old this car is?
What's it matter?
It's too old to be converted.
Like you.
No way.
Buy a new one then.
Shut up, Casey.
Just 'cause you're 17.
Well, how'd that help the environment, eh? Using up all that steel.
I don't know.
Of course, we could always not bother and take this lot back inside.
All right, Dad.
Took ages to collect them.
Well, it's the lesser of the two evils then, isn't it?
What's that mean?
It means he's taking them, Pinhead.
Isn't there anything I can say that would make you change your mind?
Just leave it.
I can't.
Things change.
Value in life doesn't change.
Whose life? It's like you think I'm only here to be a mother.
You won't be pregnant forever.
She'd be a mother forever.
I didn't think you'd be on her side.
Yeah, well, one time I wouldn't have been, but I mean, life's what you make it.
Thanks.
Look, if that's our Barry...
I don't want to see him.
Look, you've got to see him. He's got rights.
To tell me what to do. No, he hasn't. Look, I've got to make up my mind. I know that. But I've got to live with what I do.
We've got a bit of a problem, Jim.
Oh, aye. Hey, Kath, Jen said if you want any more of that...
What's out?
Feeling any better, Trace, love?
No.
Hormones, isn't it?
You do better if you get that trap shut.
Do you want some help, then?
No.
I'll phone work and say I'm not going in.
No, you go.
Is there anything I can do?
Yes. But you won't.
Trouble?
Don't ask.
Listen, Bill, I've been thinking about God now. Like your chicken.
It's got nothing to do with that.
We can't just leave it.
That's just what we're going to do.
Billy!
Haven't I got enough on my plate? God.
Anybody could have gone in there.
Join the party, why don't you?
I'll come see Tracy.
Well, she doesn't want to see you.
I'll word with your mother first.
What?
She's at the back.
Well, she's all right, isn't she,
Go
Tracy?
easy. She's had as much as she can take.
Listen, Billy hasn't been
Don't
starting
blame Billy. Look, if you want to blame someone, try looking at yourself.
What?
Mum. What's going on?
It's Tracy.
She's all right, isn't she?
Yes. I don't know.
Mum, tell me.
She doesn't want to have the baby. She's going to have an abortion.
Promised our Frankie. What me and Billy promised Frankie. Only Billy's gone back on it, isn't he? He's let me down.
Where is she? Where's Tracy?
What's
going on?
She
Look,
doesn't
I've
wanna
got to
see
see
you.
her.
I've got to see her. April, yeah?
Harry, will you just leave it? I'm sorry, Don't.
She can't do it, Mum.
Just leave her alone.
Leave her alone when she's doing this.
Yes, I know, but now's not the time. She's been through enough.
But she's been through enough. What about me, Mum?
Shouting isn't going to help, is it?
Shouts! I'd like to kill her.
Oh, Barry, I should never have told you like this.
Oh, it's not you, is it, Mum? It's she goes away for a week. She doesn't care about me and anything. And she comes back and she's saying this.
I'm sorry, love.
I want that baby.
I do too.
It's like when I see our Simon, I see Danny, well, the way he is with Terry and that, well, I want that, Mum.
Let me talk to her, love.
I should be the one who's talking to her.
I know, but let me try, woman to woman.
Stupid, isn't it? I mean, there's one time I'd run a mile. That's all I want now, Mum. Tracy, our baby.
Go to Terry's, love.
Why?
Anywhere, just go. Let me try.
I can't do that, Mum.
Go on, please. Let me try.
Mum, I want to talk to her.
I know, but she won't.
Will she change her mind, Mum?
Oh, I'll try.
That was a good job done today, love.
Well, it better be done more often in future. This is a house, it's not a warehouse.
I think we should start collecting bottles as well. And aluminium cans.
And use more petrol.
No, that's why we should have more local collecting points. I think I'll write to the council.
Yeah, well, you write to the council, because I've got lots of other things to do. Look, I'll be working late tonight. Can you get the tea in, please?
Chops.
Mince. We're economising, remember?
I don't know why you just don't become a veggie. It's much cheaper.
What? You can't expect a man to go to work on lentils.
It's not just lentils.
I'm the only one who's going to work around here.
Didn't you get the driver's job?
Did she know, Chris?
Yes, she knows. I had to tell her I was that worried, and no, he didn't.
Yeah, well, it's no good getting each other, is it?
Yeah, well, if only your dad had see sense, love.
I will.
Well, we'll all have to put together now. Times are hard.
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah, she is right.
So give him a chance, eh, Mum?
Well, only so long as there's no more decisions without consulting me.
There won't be.
Or spending money without asking me.
What happened to consult?
Frank, are we a couple or aren't we?
You know what I want, Chris.
Well, it must be what I want, love. Otherwise, I wouldn't still be here.
I'll help.
Your first priority is passing your exams. And, hey, more onions than mince, eh? See you later.
Do you think I should tidy up?
Looks all right to me.
Yeah, your mum's done the carpet.
I'm sorry about your job, Dad.
That's all right, love. Should have stuck to what I knew best. I was never meant to be a high flyer.
Oh, you're all right.
I always thought your mum would have liked somebody like that, you know. You know, somebody going somewhere.
All she wants is the bills paid now.
Yeah, and I can't even do that, love. Seems the more I try, the worse I make it.
She'll be all right, Dad. She always is.
I hope so, love. Anyway, I think I will tidy up. Every bit helps, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you'd be at work.
No, I rang in sick, you know, with one thing and another.
Yeah, well...
Look, I was hoping we might have a word.
Look, it's no use.
Just you and me.
I've made my mind up.
Yes, I know, but there's Barry.
No, he asked you to persuade me, did he?
No. But he is my son, and the baby would be my grandchild.
Look, don't call it a baby.
Why not?
Because that's not fair. It's trying to make me think what you think.
Yeah, well, what's wrong with that?
It was different, wasn't it? It was what was expected. You know, you get married, have babies. You live your life for other people all the time. Well, I don't want that.
Look, Tracy, I know how you feel. Look, believe me, I do. I mean, I was younger than you when I started with Barry, and I'll admit it wasn't what I wanted.
Well, you had rules, though, didn't you? You know, you didn't even have to think for yourself.
Well, we knew right from wrong.
Well, it doesn't seem that simple to me. You know, what right have you got to make your rules apply to me?
Tracy, look, I didn't like it when I got pregnant. I thought that was it. I thought that was the end of my life. I thought I would go to my grave just being a mother. But look at me now.
Yeah, look at you.
Well, there's still time left. I'm glad I had Barry. I'm glad I've got Claire.
Sheila, I don't want to stay here forever. I don't want to get stuck here. All my life, I've been what other people want me to be. I've done what they want me to do. I don't want that anymore now. I want to be myself.
But you learn from having kids. They teach you things.
Yeah, and you learn from making your own way and all.
Not at the expense of somebody else, you don't.
It is not somebody else. Will you stop saying that?
Look, I want to show you these. Look, this Barry when he was a baby.
I don't want to see that.
Please.
Look, Sheila, I want to be liked. I want to please all of you. But I can't give my life away. I can't do what you or what Barry wants me to do. I've made my mind up now. I have to stick with my decision.
You're making a terrible mistake.
Well, if I am, then it's my mistake. I won't blame anybody else, but I certainly won't be told what to do.
Just talk to Barry.
I finished with talking and I finished with thinking. I don't want to turn around in 20 years and wish that things were different.
God, what makes you think you're so right?
I don't know. It's not easy, you know, but if you think you're going to change your mind, then you're just wasting your time.
Why does she want to do it, sir?
Don't ask me. I don't know anything. Sue wants a baby, Tracy doesn't.
She can't do this to me.
Don't see how you can stop her.
My mum will persuade her, eh? I'm counting on that.
Why can't everything be simple?
Should be down the shop. Just can't face it.
Neither can I. Have you heard anything from the owners?
Promises. The squatters are still in there and that divvy's doing nothing about it. If it wasn't for the fact that my money was tied up and I would have jacked it in long ago.
Supposed to make our fortunes.
Yeah, well, they could have done.
I went to the doctors again today.
For that test?
No, I've had that. This was for the results.
So what did he say?
Not a lot. They never do they?
Yeah, he said you're all right, though, didn't he?
Not exactly. He said there could be something wrong.
Yeah, but Sally, how can there be? I mean, you've got Danny, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I don't think they can be sure, you know. They never can they? And, anyway, they want me to go for more tests.
Yeah, well, he'll be all right, won't he, mate?
Yeah, like I said, don't know everything, do they? I must be all right. I mean, we got Danny, didn't we? We weren't even trying.
Hey, do you think we should stay?
I thought you were due at work.
I don't like leaving Sheila on her own in that state.
She's all right, she said. Stop worrying.
But I know she does.
Kathy, will you make up your mind? I want to get something on the half-one race now. Come on.
What?
Just keep your fingers crossed that it wins this time, because I might need the money.
Oh, you always need the money.
Seriously need the money. Listen, if our Billy is not bothered about getting Joey Godden, I might have to buy help.
Look, is this sensible, Jimmy?
I made Frankie a promise, didn't I?
That was ages ago. Why don't you just forget it?
Because I don't break me promises, and I owe our Frankie for a lot.
Yeah, but you can't pay him back.
I can't. Listen, if I get Joey Godden, I'll have paid him back.
You won't know.
I'll know.
He's growing, isn't he? Should do, he eats enough.
It gets worse, like, you just wait till he's 14.
Yeah, I know.
How old is he now?
No.
9 months, eh?
No, he's 10.
Looks like that's for you, love.
It's more likely for John, only he's not here.
Kathy, we've got things to do. Will you come on?
Oh, all right, yeah. See you, love.
Oh, yeah, see you.
Keep on growing.
Come on!
Oh, come on.
No. Martin! Martin!
What are you doing?
John's away.
And who's this?
Just forget you're here again.
I've just told him John's away.
I'm a friend of his.
No, he's not here, mate.
And of Sue, of course. I just flew in from Germany this morning. Aren't you going to invite me in?
Hey, you're back early. What's he doing here? Says he's a friend of John's.
Look, bring Daniel in.
What'd you let him in for? Well, he was with Sue. He said he was a friend of John's.
Well, it's more than that, isn't it?
Oh, I've had enough of this. I'm going down the shop.
This is an unexpected pleasure. Seeing you, I mean.
We live here now. Me and Terry.
Oh. So that
He's mine, yeah.
looks like I left it too late to come back.
Looks like you did.
Lots changed in 18 months. How old is he?
6 months.
10?
Oh, yeah.
He's lovely, isn't he? Strange, John never mentioned it.
Coming up next, real-life dramas featuring animals in peril for the emergency services in Animal Rescue.
By now.
Yeah, so did I. There's been a delay with the furniture van. Can't trust anyone.
Well, this might cheer you up. It's perhaps a little bit late for you.
Oh, yes.
They came this morning from the sponsors for the sports pitch.
Yeah, about time. They're pulling out?
Yeah, I thought you'd be pleased. Bit academic, though, now, seeing as though you're leaving.
Well, on the contrary. Still affects property prices. Do you know why?
Well, it's what I thought might happen, yeah. The sponsorship is only worthwhile if the publicity is positive.
Oh, this is marvellous. Must tell Chrissy. You heard any more about the shops?
Well, they'll go ahead, I'm afraid, yeah.
Well, you'll carry on the fight, though.
No, I don't think so.
We've come so far.
Well, the developers already have planning consent.
But you're a property owner, surely it's
I know the shops are a nuisance, but from what I can see, most people are actually in favour of them, which should, you know, enhance the property values.
Yes, I know, but...
I'm sorry, Paul. I don't think I can help you any further with that one. Good luck in the new place.
Oh, thank you. Surely a bit more
I'm sorry,
pressure
Paul.
would...
Pass the lead on to Chris, yeah? Bye.
Bye.
I'll take that.
Wouldn't you rather see the baby?
Hey, you.
Can you open the door for me, please?
Go on, Mummy's calling.
stuff in for?
You picked me up from the bus stop.
I could have picked you up.
Well, I didn't know you were going to be here, did I? Why are you?
Oh, Martin's coming round.
Martin, why?
Nothing to be worried about. Just so he might like to see you. I'm being friendly.
How are you, love?
How do you think? Where is she?
She's gone to work.
She shouldn't be awake. She'll be here talking to me about this.
Calm down.
Yeah, well, she should talk to me, Mum.
I know. Look, I've tried.
And?
She doesn't want to know. She's not going to change her mind.
What am I going to do about it?
I don't know, love. Keep trying. Trying to persuade her.
Mum, every time I do that, she just runs a mile.
Any chance of a cup? What's he doing here?
I've come to see Tracy.
You got nothing to say to her, all right?
You what? She's going to get rid of my baby and I've got nothing to say.
Look, you're wasting your time, Barry.
Yeah, well, I'll see about that.
Well, she's already made her mind up.
Yeah, well, I'll stay and see what happens.
No, you won't.
I said I'll stay.
Well, not here, you won't.
Billy.
Look, I don't want him in the house. It upsets her.
Look, I want to talk to her. You can't stop me doing that.
Not here, I said.
Look, Billy, it's my kid, and I've got rights.
I don't want you pressurising her.
Oh, not like you mean?
Look, just do one, will you?
Look, I know it's you that's been filling it head with all these things.
It was their decision. I said nothing.
Will you stop it? It's no use arguing amongst yourselves. It's Tracy you've got to talk to.
And I said he's wasting his time, all right?
Right, I'll call back, Mum. Tell her I've been round, will you?
Do you have to treat him like that?
I don't want her upset. She's been through enough.
Her upset? What about him? He's upset. He's not going to show it in front of you, but he's upset. Look, isn't there anything you could just do to make her change her mind?
What for?
Well, they don't have to get married. I mean, she doesn't even have to keep the baby. There's adoption, but isn't there something you could do just to stop her doing this? There must be something you can do to stop her.
She doesn't want to be stopped.
Yes, but you're a father. You're close. You could try.
Do you want this gardening done or what?
Oh.
We've come so far. I don't see why we can't press on.
We? You're leaving, remember?
You're a property owner. This kind of thing can take off thousands.
Chrissy's the one you should be talking to, Paul. Anyway, I reckon the shops will make the houses more popular. And if they're more popular, the prices will go up, not down.
But you've got young children. Aren't you worried what might happen? Yobbo's hanging around, extra traffic.
At least we won't have to go miles to the shops.
See?
What's this? What's going on?
Your mum's campaign to save the woods. They're not building the sports pitch anymore.
Oh, that's brilliant.
But it's not the end of the campaign. These shops can attract all sorts of undesirables. How long before they're vandalising the trees, starting fires?
Oh, who says they're going to do that?
You don't know that's going to happen, do you?
Why take the risk?
There's the woman you should be talking to now. Give us out these onions, love.
It's my mum now.
Your mum's been working.
How's the pups, Mr. Collins?
Oh, they're fine. I'll be getting rid of them this evening, thank heavens.
You're not having them put to sleep?
Lord, no.
Oh, hello, Paul.
Well,
How many times have I told you not to dump your school bag by the front door? Upstairs in your bedroom, please. Sammy, can you hand your coat up, love?
Paul's got good news, love.
Oh, what's this?
well, the sponsors are pulling out of the sports pitch.
Oh, is that definite?
Well, the woods are safe. I'm still concerned about the shops.
Well, we always did know that was a bit of a long shot. They had planning permission from the start.
Won't you carry on?
Did you get the extra hours, love?
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry, Paul. I've asked for extra hours at work. I just won't have the time.
I see.
I'm sure Jonathan and Harry will carry on, though.
Well, I can't speak for Harry, but Jonathan's convinced it's a lost cause.
We did do our best.
Yes, I suppose so.
Fancy you, Mr. Collins.
Oh, at last. Well, I must dash. This is goodbye, then.
All the best, Paul.
Thank you.
We'll keep you informed about the shops, Paul.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Well, you've got a lovely day for the drive up there.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, I felt terrible saying I wouldn't carry on.
Why, he's leaving anyway.
Well, can I go see the pups before they leave?
What's this?
Can I?
Dad, what's for tea?
Oh, come on, you two. Go and watch the television or something. Come on, come on. Go on.
Frank, why didn't you tell me about this?
Oh, there's some more in the filter if you want it. Is he settled now?
Yeah, he is, John. I'm not. Why have you invited Martin round here?
Because he's an old friend.
Yeah, but what if Terry comes home early? God, couldn't you have taken him somewhere else?
All right, I'll take him out to dinner then.
Good.
I did think you might like to see him too. Talk about old times.
Oh, yeah, all the latest news, like this is your long-lost son.
There's nothing to worry about.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
There's nothing to worry about, honestly.
Hi. It's all right, isn't it? Coming around like this?
Yeah, sure, you come on in.
See?
Martin.
I had a free day today, so I went to see Janice and the kids. I'm due back in Brussels tomorrow.
So you've been to London?
No. They moved back up north after the divorce came through. Sheffield. I get over when I can.
Right. Well, as it's your last night, how about dinner on me?
Do you think you could stretch to beans on toast or something?
What? I'm offering you any restaurant you like.
Thanks, John, but to tell you the truth, I'm sick to death of eating out. Can we just have a snack here and then I could take you for a pint?
I'm sure we could stretch to something, couldn't we, Sue?
Well...
I don't want to put you to any trouble.
Well, it's just that Danny's been a bit grisly and I don't want you to have to listen to that.
Yeah, right. We'll get beans on toast at the rugby club, I'm sure. Yeah, why not? I'll get you plastered, we'll have a good old gossip, and then I'll put you in a taxi.
Well, look, why don't you just stay here? I mean, I'll do Martin's beans on toast, you nip down the off-licence, and we can have a drink here.
Great. Sounds fine to me.
Are you sure?
I'll just check on Danny first.
Well, she's looking great.
Yeah, married life must be good for her, eh?
I never thought she'd get married so soon. It wasn't a rebound job, was it?
No. No, her and Terry are perfect together, very happy.
Yeah? Pity.
You want a coffee?
Oh, you're going to sort the bills out in future.
Frank, you've always paid the mortgage.
I just forgot, didn't I? I've had a lot on my mind lately. Don't lose me job every month, love.
You gave your job up.
Frank, we're 10 days late with this.
Oh, the money's there, isn't it?
I've got nearly £10. Have you? I'm going to ask if I can have one of Monty's pups.
You must be joking. They're arguing in there about money. You've no chance.
I was going to ask if you'd pay a bit towards it, then maybe one might...
Look, Katie, leave me out today. Can't you hear them? I'm going for the bath.
Oh, Sammy. Oh, Sammy, please.
Sammy, Katie. Sammy, Katie, get down here.
Frank, there's no point taking it out on them, love.
I'm not, but they've got to be told, that's all. Yeah, look, telly on. Nobody watching it. Hey, lights on in June.
What is it?
Come down here, the pair of you.
I'm having a bath.
Never mind having a bath. You had a bath yesterday.
Oh, what is this? Can't I keep clean now?
Come on.
All right. Look, your dad and I have something we have to discuss with you.
What?
Money, that's what. I don't want to come in here and find lights on, telly's on an empty room.
Can we just calm down, please, and discuss this over our tea?
My dad told us to watch the telly. It's not me who leaves the lights on, it's our Jeff.
Come on.
Eight years. 8 long years. Come on. Just thinking.
Your mother's got 10 hours extra work a week.
That's only another £25 extra, love, that's all.
What it means is we're getting half of what we used to.
What about the dough?
Well, the thing is,
Your father gave his job up, didn't he? That means we can't claim anything for 6 months.
6 months?
That's not fair. You left because that co-op place was doing everything wrong.
Yeah, well, they don't see it like that, love.
Why not? My dad hasn't done anything wrong. Haven't you told them that yet?
The thing is, love, it doesn't work like that. I need a job.
You have to go back and work in London, will you?
No way. Well, I'll soon sweep the streets and do that again.
Look, all it means is that we'll just have to pull back a bit, tighten our belts, that's all. Things like leaving the lights on.
And bats.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
No, I mean your mum's paying the bills, it isn't.
Do you know that last telephone bill was over £100?
I don't use it.
Well, she does. She's never off it.
Oh, don't blame me. It's our Jeff as well. Nobody's blaming anybody. It just means that we have to be more careful, that's all of us.
Why don't you sell the car then?
Never mind now. We think of something else first.
Well, you're always moaning about how much it costs to run all the spare parts it needs.
Yeah, that's true, love.
It's not that bad yet, love.
I don't want to see it go, but we've managed for years without one. How much would it bring in?
I don't know. 2,000, maybe more. Bit of a collector's item now.
That means we'll be able to go camping again.
I haven't sold it yet, love.
Look, we can't even think about going on holiday this year. We can't think about spending money on anything other than what we need to keep going. Oh, Katie, there'll be other years to go on holiday, love.
Come on, Kate, it's not that bad.
Can I ask about having a dog?
What?
Oh, she was going to ask if she could have one of Harry Cross's pups.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, love. No, you can't.
What if I got a job?
Well, you've got exams.
No, after that, a summer job, that'd help, wouldn't it?
Would that mean I could have a pup?
No, you know it wouldn't.
Well, maybe I could buy her a pup. Well, I don't know. I was just offering.
It's still got to be fed, hasn't it?
It won't eat much, and it can eat some of mine. I never eat it anyway.
And that's something else that's got to change too. You just get it down, yeah.
What about it then, eh?
Look, Sammy, a summer job isn't going to last that long, love. It won't bring that much in.
Not even after school.
Leave school. Don't be daft.
Sammy, you know we wouldn't want that. Doesn't matter how hard up we are.
I don't want to hear any more about leaving school or jobs.
What, not even a summer one?
You packed the last one in.
Look, can we just get on with our tea now, please?
Must be good fun building up a small practice.
I like it. I missed working. Not as exciting as working in Brussels, though.
Yeah, it's good. Expensive, but pretty good. Do you fancy it?
Me?
Oh, why not? You hear about all these super efficient secretaries working over there. I haven't had one half as good as you.
Well, I don't believe that.
Still true.
John, I'll do that.
No, you stay where you are.
She was just saying she didn't think she could make it as a legal secretary in Brussels.
Oh, well, don't you go tempting her. I've had too many women leave me this past year.
Poor old John. Sarah Towns and that girl from Canada.
He's getting over it, I think.
Oh, Sue, I didn't tell you. Vivian is coming to join us as a partner from next week.
Oh, that's great.
That's after a month of playing hard to get.
Another lady, eh? Haven't you learnt your lesson?
Oh, she's good. Good. A bit of a maverick, but she gets on well with my stuff.
She's just what he needs to keep him out of trouble.
Yeah, get us a few more quid in the till as well.
It's a tough going.
Yeah, well, it has been, yeah. We have a few juicy accounts, but servicing them properly, that's a different matter.
Do you know, I'm amazed you keep on with it. When you started at Gilchrist, you were going to be Lord Chief Justice.
Well, Laura put me off criminal law. Yeah, burglars and shoplifters, legal aid forms, no thanks.
Well, you said it yourself. You're not big enough to go for the big time in commercial law, so why not go all out on legal aid?
Yeah, well, it's a bit boring, isn't it, really?
It's not all murder and Guinness trials, no. But get your office system set up right, and you've got a steady procession of 70 quid consultations coming through.
Yeah, it's not quite that simple, but I'll take your point.
I bet Sue wouldn't turn her nose up at getting involved, not for the right kind of money.
Well, I wouldn't. Just I wish I had the qualifications.
Oh, you wouldn't need them. Get yourself a well-designed pro forma for the staff to transfer the information to the green form, and the system practically runs itself. Then the big show lawyer can take all the plum jobs through the courts. Certainly pay the rent and rates on that place of yours.
Remind me to talk to Vivian, right?
Okay.
Had we better be moving?
I think we probably had. Right, I'll go and get my jacket. Shall I take him up?
Yes.
Come on, then. Come on, you little monkey. Say no night, say no night.
Night-night.
Come on, then. Hey, oh, sweetheart. Come on, then.
He's very good with him, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's a shame about Laura and, what's her name, the girl from Canada? If things had worked out differently, he could have had his own kids by now.
I'm sure he'll find somebody one day.
Janice and me always wanted a boy, but... Oh, God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean we didn't because of, you know, you and me. Look, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have come.
It's okay.
I'm glad things worked out for you. I'm sorry if I've made you feel uncomfortable.
Right, ready.
Fine then, see.
If I come in late, I shall come in very quietly, I promise. Right. Come on, then.
He was in the Swan again last night.
Who?
For God's sake, Ian Godden.
Oh, why?
Why won't you listen, eh?
You know why.
So what are you then, a man or what?
Get voice down, will you?
Look, I'm just trying to get through to you. He was in the Swan, our pub, the place we've been going to for years, acting as if he owns the flaming joint.
Oh, it's all about pubs now, is it? Was he sitting in your seat, was he?
He killed our brother, Billy. He's no right to be walking round like that. Look, I can't help it. Every time I see him, I just want to cripple him.
You want to lay off that stuff? You're just winding yourself up, do you know that?
What, this? This is to calm me down.
Why didn't you do it last night, then?
You what?
You saw him, why didn't you cripple him?
Because he's never on his own, is he? Look, Billy, it needs careful planning, this. We've got to watch him, follow him, find out where he goes. We've got to plan it careful, mate.
You watch too many films, soft lad.
No, it's for real, this. I used to have nightmares about our Frankie. Look, if we don't do something, I'm gonna go mad.
He's just looking for trouble, and I don't want to know, Jim.
Look, listen, they'll never get you for that robbery, you know. I mean, that's all that's worrying you, isn't it?
I'm more worried about getting done for GBH.
Look, if it's planned careful, they'll never get us for this either, honest.
Don't talk crap.
Billy, I need you for this. Look, I won't rest until it's sorted. I won't ask you for anything else again, mate, honest.
Shut it, I don't want to know, Jim, all right?
You don't want to know? Oh, did I say that when you came to me about that supermarket manager, eh? Hey? You were up to here in debt. That fellow was on your back, trying to get you to do all sorts of things. Doreen was ready to walk out on you. But did I say that? I don't want to know.
Well, she still walked out on me.
Oh, it's not my fault, is it? At least I tried, eh? At least I tried, didn't I? When my own brother came to me, desperate, I didn't think of myself, did I?
Well, it's all in the past, isn't it? Just like Frankie.
Yeah. Well, this is the present. It's blood, this, Billy. Well?
OK. We'll talk to him.
You what?
We'll talk to him. I'll tell him he's upsetting my family being round here.
You've got to be joking. Do you think he's going to listen to that?
Well, I don't know, do I? I'll just try anything to keep your feet on the ground.
I don't believe this.
That's all I'm going to do, Jim. Take it or leave it. Wednesday night in the Swan, all right?
Come on, Monty. There we are. Here you are.
Ah, it's lovely.
I wonder where Harry and his son are. They should have been here half an hour ago.
I could always mind them if you want to go.
Oh, I don't think that's a very good idea. They're a bit of a handful.
I wish I could.
Just hold Monty for me a minute. Hello? Harry, I've been trying to get hold of you all day. Well, you should be here by now. Oh, we arranged. Kevin will bring you to collect them. I've got to be in Kendal before dark. Oh, for heaven's sake, Harry. You know I'm moving out this evening. I just have to bring them round myself.
I can mind them, Mr. Collins.
No, I can't leave them with Mick. He's out in the taxi most of the day. Oh, I'll bring them to you in about half an hour. He's hopeless.
I can mind them, honest.
No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid they'll have to go to Harry.
Let me ask them what you want.
Have you talked to your parents about having a dog?
But this is only be minding them.
Yes, I know that. But have you talked to them before about having a dog? What do they say?
Don't let me have one.
Oh. They're not going to welcome you having 4 then, are they? Well?
No.
You better put him back. Changes for all of us, eh? Well, I'm afraid I'll have to go. You better run off home.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Just
just leave me alone. I want to go home.
Look, we've got to talk about this.
There's nothing to talk about. I've made my mind up.
Well, what about me? It's my baby too.
It's not a baby. It's nothing. Will you leave me alone?
You haven't given me a chance.
Look, it's my decision. Will you let me go?
Look, you just can't kill it.
Everyone keeps saying that, Barry. It's just an operation.
It's not just an operation. Cece, come on, get in the car. We go anywhere you like and talk about it. Come on.
I don't want to talk.
Please.
You're just making it harder.
He's forcing it, isn't he?
No.
Well, change your mind.
I can't.
I love you. Cece, I want you and a baby. Don't you want that?
I can't cope with it.
You haven't even given me a thought in this, and there's two of us involved here.
Look, I don't want to talk about it. I just want to get it done and forget about it.
Please, Cece.
Look, why don't you understand? I don't want it.
How can I when you want to do away with our baby?
I don't want our baby.
Cece, please. Look, I do, and look, I'll look after it.
How can you?
I don't know. Look, I'd manage somehow.
Oh, this is stupid.
Cece, I'd manage. Look, I'd adopt it.
You can't. You say that now, but you couldn't. Neither of us could.
Well, we could together.
Look, please, I've got to do it.
Stacey, look, I mean, it's my flesh and blood. All the nights we spent together in the flat, doesn't it mean anything to you?
It was a mistake, that's all.
Please, Stacey, you can't do this.
Look, just leave me alone.
Look, tell me you'll have it, please. Stacey, look, tell me you'll have it. You're not going.
Get off me!
Oh, Barry, leave it.
You get him off me!
Ma'am, she won't have the baby. She won't even let me have it.
Get off!
Ma'am, can you do something? You talk to her. Stop it, please.
I can't.
Ma'am, what about the law of the courts? There's got to be something we can do. Please, Ma'am. What can I do, Mum?
Coming up next, real-life dramas featuring animals in peril for the emergency services in Animal Rescue.
All right, love.
Want a cup of tea?
Oh, I'd love one, yeah. I haven't stopped all day.
It's what Mum always says.
I don't know why she says it too. I've done the washing, I've cut the grass, I fixed the loose screw in the bathroom cupboard, I've done the hoovering, and I made the tea. Proper little housewife, aren't I?
What are you doing now?
Oh, this is all up your street, this one, love. Energy conservation.
The ladder?
Yeah. I'm going to put this up on the roof, get on the very top, get a polythene bag and some sellotape.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to fix that great big hole in the ozone layer. Yeah, good job. Sammy's not home, isn't it? Hey, shouldn't laugh about it, Dad. It's serious.
But it is.
Oh, don't you start. No, love, I just want to check the insulation up in the roof space. No good trying to save on eating if it's going through the cockloft.
June.
Best time to do it.
Can I help?
There's nothing to do, love. Just check it's still there. Not curling up at the edges.
Never been up there.
There's not much to see, love.
Just a quick look.
Oh, all right. Let's have a quick cup of tea first, eh?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Tracy phone?
Yeah.
I called around the salon, only she hasn't been in today. She's been with your Barry.
Not as far as I know.
Well, I don't want him pressurising her, all right?
Well, what do you want him to do? Lie back and take it?
How long's this going to go on?
Nothing's going to go on.
Oh, you could have fooled me. You've had a gob on you since the other night.
Well, what do you expect with my own son in tears? He's been to see a solicitor. Not that it's done him any good. Fathers don't have rights as far as abortions go.
He's got to understand. It was their decision. It's not me forcing her.
Try telling our Barry that.
Have you? Why didn't you tell him it wasn't down to me?
Because that's what he's got into his head. He wants to talk to her and she won't let him. She springs it on him, then won't even discuss it. He wants to talk, Billy. Just talk.
All right, love.
Hiya.
I called down the salon, only said you haven't been in, like.
Yeah, that's right.
Our Barry's been looking for you.
Is that where you've been, around the flat?
No. I've been to a clinic. Look, I couldn't stand it anymore, the arguing and everything. It's gone now, it's done.
What do you mean? You mean you've... What about Barry? You didn't even give him a chance.
You all right, love?
Yeah, it was nothing, Dad. Can I come up?
You've had a look.
Oh, Dad.
No, love, you get all mucked up, and I don't want you falling through the plasterboard.
Well, I'll only be a minute. Dad!
What do you think?
What's that?
Me cowie hat.
You what at?
Me cowie hat. I've had it for years. Never went anywhere without it.
You used to wear that?
Yeah.
I feel ashamed.
Oh, get out of it. Hey, a mate of mine, his brother brought it back from America. I swapped it for 10 bob and a Del Shannon LP.
Let's see.
Oh, hey. Look at this.
What is it?
Me Bezzy guitar strap. Have a guess who that belongs to.
Eric Clapton?
Nah, go on, have a guess.
I don't know.
You must have heard me talk about him. Guess. Billy J. Kramer.
Who's he?
Who's he? Who's he? Only one of the biggest names in Liverpool when I was a lad. Billy J. Kramer and Dakotas.
What else is up there?
Oh, there's loads. I haven't even looked in half of these boxes yet.
Can I come up?
No, you stay there, love. I'll fetch them down to you. Can you manage if I pass them down?
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, be careful. Billy J. Kramer, eh? What a night that was. Yeah, love. Cop this.
How many is there?
Half a dozen. Most of it's rubbish. Not like those, though.
You can't blame her for wanting it over and done with.
She didn't even give him a chance.
Look, she'd made her mind up. I mean, it's better than it dragging on for weeks, isn't it? Do you want a coffee, love?
Please.
Do you want one?
No, thanks.
How are you feeling now, anyway?
Just a bit wobbly, that's all.
How about this flat, then?
I don't know, I haven't made my mind up yet.
You can stay here as long as you want. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, thanks.
I think I'll have a bath. You've finished up there?
Yeah.
Oh, don't be our Jimmy. He's asked me to go for a pint with him. He don't mind, do you, love?
Come in, love.
Well? What's this? Can't even pick it up from work now.
Look, we don't want any trouble, all right?
Yeah, well, I've just come to see Stacey about the baby, Billy, that's all.
Yeah, well, there is no baby.
Look, I've had the operation and that's the end of it.
Is this right, Mum?
Yeah, I'm sorry I tried.
You little cow! Don't you touch her! This is nothing to do with you, Billy!
Look, it's gone now. I don't want to hear it anymore.
You never even gave me a chance. I said I would have had that kid. I would have adopted it. I told her, Mum, this is down to you. It's just because I'm the father.
I think you better go, all right?
Just go, Barry.
No, listen. Look, if you'd have come and talked to me, you'd have changed your mind.
No, I wouldn't.
Well, come with me now, then. Come on, just me and you. We'll go somewhere. We'll talk about it, Stace. Come on.
No, I'm staying here.
Look, you can't do this.
Just go with him, will you? Give him the courtesy of an explanation.
You've killed the baby, Stacey.
Please, Tracy.
I don't have to explain Not to you, not to him, not to anyone. I don't want to see it anymore.
What?
You Ed, get out.
What is this, man?
Look, we're finished.
What? You can't do this.
Barry, will you leave me alone? I'm sick to death of being hassled by you, picking me up from work all the time, accusing me of going out with other fellas. Want to know where I am every minute of the day? You want to run my life for me? Well, I want to run it myself, all right?
You can't do this. Look, we had plans. We've been going together for 6 months. All right, you might want to be married now, but you might do. Look, you might change your mind, Sace.
No!
What is this, Stacey? What are you doing?
Look, can't you see it's not what I want? Will you just leave me alone?
You can't do this. Mams, you can't do it.
Just go, all right?
Come on, you Ed, go.
Man, what is this? I mean, can't you talk to her? Can't you make her see sense?
No, I can't.
Well, whose side are you on?
Oh, love, it's not a question of size. I just can't interfere in this.
Are you all right, love? Hey?
Yeah.
All right. What do you want? She's finished with me. She's finished with me, and it's all his fault. Hey? Tracy, she's finished with me, and it's all his fault, Teddy. Look, she's got rid of the baby, and he's behind it every step of the way. Who? Billy. Billy Corkin, that's who.
All right, calm down.
Calm down. I should have sorted it out last Christmas. I should have done it then.
Oh, did you drag me out of bed to tell me that?
What?
I've been working all night, haven't I? Mick's not well, so that means I'm going to be working again tonight.
It's his fault, you know. He forced her into the abortion, and now this.
Don't you think she's old enough to make her own mind up?
You know, it was him, Teddy. He made her do it.
Oh, look, she's not stupid, is she? She's not a kid anymore. If she wanted to get rid of the baby and didn't want to see you anymore, well, I'm sure she made that decision herself.
Oh, don't be stupid.
You'll just have to accept it.
Have you got a Bev?
Now, I don't want you getting bladdered and causing trouble with Billy.
I'd murder him.
Now, don't even think about that, will you? Your ma's marrying him soon. Do you want this to go on forever?
Have you got a bevy?
Why don't you just find yourself another girlfriend, eh?
Have you got a bevy, Teddy?
In the fridge.
Do you want one?
No. Gotta go to work, haven't I? No wonder I can't get her pregnant.
This isn't you, me mum.
It is. Country and western do.
Like your records, they're stupid.
It isn't. It's real music, there.
Look at you, your ears all sticking out at the front.
Well, I wasn't always like this, you know. The best criff this side of the pier at one time.
My mum in a ponytail too. She looks about 10.
Ah, she only wore that for the do. She didn't wear one all the time. Hey, what's this? Oh, hey. The first record I ever bought. Eddie Cochran. Hallelujah, I just love her so. Now, that is brilliant.
Oh, look at the state of this. Get it off, will you? You look soft.
Your mum always fancied me in that.
Yeah, well, she must have been soft and all.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. If you can't fight, wear a big hat.
I wore that the night I stood in for the Beatles.
You never.
Straight up.
Oh, don't believe him. He's winding you up.
No, I'm not. That's how I got this off Billy J. Kramer.
You're making it up.
You mean the Billy J. Kramer? And the Dakotas?
See? You don't know everything, love.
You used to live near me. How followed him?
I used to be in a band, the Scotty Dogs.
Oh, why?
Tell you what, it's a better name than Bros or the Pet Shop Boys. You see, one night on a bill, it was Billy J and the Silver Beatles. But the Silver Beatles, well, that's what they were called before they were called the Beatles. Didn't turn up. They needed a band. We stepped in.
Oh, wait, Sammy, you never told me that our fella was in a band.
So what, the Scotty Dogs?
Billy J gave me this as a souvenir. It was one of his own.
Well, where else did you play then, Frank?
Nowhere, really.
I'm not surprised.
Why?
We could only play 3 chords between us.
Oh.
Come on, Emma, let's go out in the back.
Give us down with that cucumber, love.
Well, why do you mess about with all this? What's she doing?
Oh, come on, we've all got a muck in now. Your mum's got longer hours.
I said I was getting a job, didn't I? That's how I'll help.
Dad? Who's this?
That's me dad. That's your granddad.
Was he really that thin?
Yeah,
How old was he then?
28. Something like that.
Looks like an old man.
He was, love. Even though he was only 35 when he died. He was a prisoner in the war.
Prisoner? Didn't know that.
There's lots of things happened in the war, love. You and me. We don't know half of it. I was only a nipper. Younger than you. About 6 or something. I can still remember what he looks like. Thin he was. Really thin. He used to sit staring a lot. Just staring at things. I used to be scared to go near him sometimes. He used to sit in his chair by the fire. He could never get warm. Not even in June.
What did they do to him?
God knows, love. God only knows.
Why was he so thin? He looks like a skeleton.
I don't know if it was the malaria or what. I don't know if malaria makes you thin. He used to have screaming attacks in the night. My mum said it was the malaria. I don't think it was that made him thin. No. No. Used to starve them. Starve them and beat them. And work them. Work them to death. Lots of them. The thing is, love, if anything like that comes up on the telly, I've never been able to watch it. A mate of mine at work, he once lent me a book about all that. The Burma Railway. I started to read it. I tried. But I couldn't carry on.
Didn't he tell you about it?
I was only 8 when he died, love. He never talked to me about it. All I saw were a few letters, just before my mum died. All I know, he was on the Burma Railway. The letters he sent were short. Nothing. All my mum knew was he was still alive.
I'll see that again. When did he die?
When I was 8. 1954.
He was only 28.
No, love, no. He's one of the lucky ones. He went on for a bit after that picture. He was 35.
Must be horrible being buried in Japan.
No, love. As I said, he was one of the lucky ones. He got home. He's not buried in Japan.
In England?
In Liverpool. A few miles from here. Greenfield's a proud cemetery.
Can we go and see the grave?
I haven't been there for years, love.
Why not?
I don't know. You don't, do you?
We could go. Will you take me?
I don't know, love. All right, then.
What are you doing outside?
I'm waiting for you, aren't I?
Is he in there?
I don't know, I haven't looked.
Oh, now who's the hero, eh?
We want him right in front, don't we?
Well, I hope he's going to show up. I've got better things to do than sitting there all night, you know.
He'll show up if he's not there already.
Why the hell did he have to start coming here? We'd never have found out.
We'd have heard. You wouldn't have mentioned it, would you? It's true, isn't it? If you'd have heard that he was on the loose, you wouldn't have even mentioned it.
Let's go in, shall we?
All the work you've put in for your A-levels, it just seems such a complete waste of time.
But I've got good GCSEs. I'll get in plenty of places. I could be well on my way by the time I've done my A-levels.
Is that what your owl fella says, yeah?
No. It's got nothing to do with him.
Yeah, well, he's just trying to make you feel guilty, that's all.
Look, this is my decision, not his.
Well, why all of a sudden, then? You're trying to get away from me, is that it?
Oh, don't be soft. If I didn't want to see you, why should I do it by getting a job? come on.
Well, you'll be with different company, won't you?
So? Look, when you start City College, you'll be in different company as well. So what difference does it make if I'm at work or school, eh?
Well, I don't see why all of a sudden you should come up with this working thing. Last week you were talking about going to university.
Yeah, university. And what happens when I go away to university, eh?
Yeah, well, that's a while off. And this is now. And I want to be with you as much as I can, Sam.
Look, I haven't even got a job yet. Why argue, eh?
Piece of scum.
I expected him to be a lot older. He's in good nick, isn't he?
Yeah, and our Frankie's dead, isn't he? Come here.
Look, why don't we tackle him in the bog or outside or somewhere, eh?
You are? Have you bottled out or something?
I've told you, we're not here to start World War III.
Well, why don't you go home then?
I said I'd talk to him, all right?
All right, do it then. Go on.
I'll pick me time.
I should have done it myself. I knew I shouldn't have told you.
I'll do it when I'm ready, all right?
Where's me dad?
He's gone for a drink with Jimmy. Tracy. Couldn't you give him another chance?
Look, I've said what I had to say.
I know. But he's upset. I've never seen him like that before.
It's over.
You could have given it more time. You had plenty of time to decide. You could have talked.
How many times do I have to say I didn't want it?
But you could have given him a chance. For God's sake, you were barely pregnant.
Will you just leave me alone?
You're so selfish. You never gave it a chance. You could have wanted that baby. You could have changed your mind.
Look, I can do without your Catholic lectures, all right? We just get lost.
You don't think of anybody but yourself, do you?
No, well, I found that's the best way. If I don't look after myself, no one else will.
Oh, Barry would.
Oh, no, he wouldn't. No, I'd have ended up like every other woman you see round here. No job, stuck down with kids, and stuck with a fella who wants to rule your life. Well, I don't want that. If I ever have kids, I want to make sure I've got money for nannies and childminders. I want to do it properly. I don't want to end up like the women on the estate, like me mother, like you.
You selfish little bitch.
I can do without your lectures and all, just because you've messed up your life, just because you didn't have the guts to do what I've just done when it first happened to you.
You don't know what I've been through.
No, go on then.
Never mind.
No, come on, if it's so important. Yeah, well, don't expect me to make the same mistakes as you, eh?
Gordon.
Yeah? Aye, aye. Croaky's brought his big brother with him. What is it? His little brother? I forget.
I'm not looking for trouble, all right?
You never did go looking, did you, Billy?
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. What do you want?
I want to talk.
I can't afford the time.
But we've got to, all right?
Why's that, then?
You coming in here, it upsets me and my brother. Because of what happened to our Frankie, I think you should give us a break. If you want a pint, you should go somewhere else.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah, I do. And then we can forget all this.
Billy.
Easy. Heavyweight's replacement.
Listen, you, I'm being serious. I just want you to listen, all right?
You never did have any bottle, did you, Billy boy? I want to talk. If you'd had any guts that night, we wouldn't be standing here now.
You watch what you're saying, God.
Shut it, you! I can see you there now. You're Frankie risking his neck with nothing but a pair of Jessies to back him up. No wonder he got killed. You two could have saved him.
Kill you! Kill you!
Don't you ever tell me we should talk. I'll go where I want, and I'll do what I want. Remember that. Now get him out of here.
Come on, you'll have to go because I want to get ready for work, all right?
I remember we never had any work, the two of us.
Yeah, I remember all the years we wasted.
I know, Terry, it was great. No money worries, no work worries, no women worries.
Oh, stuff all that now. I'm happy as I am. You just stay away from next door, all right, eh?
Yeah, all right, mate.
Yeah. I'll see you later.
Oh, hello. I'm ringing up about the results of my sperm test. Well, I was there last Thursday. Terence Sullivan. Yeah, private patient. Well, can't you just tell me now? In the post? Last night? Oh, right. Thanks very much, ta. Bitch. Oh, the bitch!
Coming up next, real-life dramas featuring animals in peril for the emergency services in Animal Rescue.
I'm ready now, Dad. If we don't go now, we're going to be late.
I won't be a minute, love. Bring the car keys back out with you, love.
Where are you going?
Down the cemetery.
Down the cemetery. Katie's got school.
Before school, I'm dropping her off then.
What are you going down the cemetery for?
She asked me to take her.
Oh, Katie's not going funny or something, is she?
Of course not. Just wants to see where my old fella's buried.
Since when?
Since we found all that stuff up in the loft.
Oh, aye, Mum. Slept long enough, haven't you?
Oh, I don't believe this. Have I slept through an earthquake or something this morning?
Well, it's too nice to stay in bed.
It depends on whether you're sleeping or not, you know.
Come on, love. You're stopping a man from his work here.
Hey, Dad, did you get them legs from Milkman or what?
Wait till the end of summer. I'll have a cracking bronze on me by then.
Well, you need more than fast tan on those. You'll need brown paint.
Where you off then?
Over the post.
A love letter, is it?
You have to be up early to know things like that.
I sent your mum a love letter once, you know.
Oh, yeah, it was carved on stone in those days, wasn't it?
Can't be open stone in a minute.
So come on, then. What was written in this so-called love letter?
You have to be up early to find out things like that, don't you?
Oh.
Hey, listen, love. Do you know if Sinbad's done a disappearing act? I might be able to do his round and earn a few bob.
Frank Sinbad hasn't got a mortgage, has he? We'll need more than a couple of bob in your hand, love.
I'm gonna have to sell me body then.
Oh, that's us out on the streets then.
No.
Hey, Mum, do you want anything posting?
Only your dad. Posted missing.
Thanks. All right, Terry. Need a push or anything?
Oh, thanks, Frank. I'm fine.
All right, mate. See you later.
I'm not a murderer, all right?
Nobody's saying anything like that.
No, you're saying it with your eyes.
Hey, Tracy.
Another sermon, is it?
From me?
What?
Look, some people have different points of view, all right? You've got yours, Sheila's got hers.
Yeah, and Sheila's is about as narrow as this, isn't it?
Look, she's bound to be a bit tense.
I think her mother talked her into it.
Look, Tracy can be out face sometimes, can't she? What are you doing? I said, what are you doing?
Going fishing. Yeah, do something useful with you. Thread them through the holes there. My hands aren't working proper.
What am I doing this for?
Just do it, will you, Kath?
Well, what's it for, Fred?
In case anyone stands on me foot, all right?
Why? Got corns all of a sudden.
Just lace them, will you?
Why aren't your hands working properly?
I don't know, because I'm all thumbs and elbows, aren't I?
Are you going skiing when you finish fishing?
If you like, yeah.
Oh, you could have told me. I'd have taken a day off work.
Just lace them up, will you?
Depends where you're going.
Like you said, I'm going skiing, aren't I?
What, in the middle of summer?
Over Joey Godden's grave, right? Because it's going to be cold there. Because people get cold when they're dead. Didn't you know that?
Can we talk about this or what?
Talk about what?
About why you're getting all kitted up like this?
Well, go ahead, then.
Go ahead, what?
If you want to talk, talk.
And will you join in?
I'm still here, yeah. Are you doing them laces or what?
If you want it done, why don't you do it yourself?
Because I can't get them through the holes, can I? Look, they taught you to thread needles at school, didn't they? Just thread them through, will you, woman?
Thread it yourself, man.
I've told you I can't.
Because your hands are shaking.
Well, give it here, then.
And why are your hands shaking? Because you're nervous.
I'm not nervous. I'm just wound up.
You're just stupid, you mean?
Listen, our Frankie would still be walking the streets alive today if it wasn't for that scumbag, right?
Your Frankie would be standing here telling you to take all that stupid gear off if he was walking around alive today.
Oh, aye. And you knew our kid, did you?
Well, he must have been the one with the brains in your family, because he didn't leave many for you and Billy, did he?
Yeah. Yeah, see? Look. I've done it myself now, right?
Does Billy know you're getting all older?
Our Billy can know what he wants, can't he?
Is he doing the same upstairs?
It's up to him, innit?
Jimmy, will you just stop for a minute? Will you just stop for a minute and look at yourself? What do you think you look like?
Well, I'm not going on a fashion parade, am I?
So what do you think you're doing then?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to break his fingers. Because he's had 2 of them up to the cork hills ever since he got out. And then, when he's crying for his fingers, I'm going to break his head. All right?
Jimmy, you can't.
You asked, so now I've told you. I stood over our Frankie's grave, right? I was only 19, Kath. And our Frankie was dead. 6 foot down this hole. And for what?
But he wouldn't have wanted you to carry a grudge on all this time, would he?
It's not a grudge, Kath. I made him a promise. I told Frankie, lying in his grave, that however long the lad who put him there took to get out of the nick, that I'd be waiting for him.
Look, he was dead, love. He couldn't hear you, so he can't hold it against you if you break your promise.
I told our Frankie. I told him that fella Godden was as good as dead from that day on. Well, he's been inside since then, hasn't he? But he's out now, so his time's come, hasn't he?
Look, it's all in your own head, this love.
Kathy, the fella has been thinking about it for 14 years. He knows we're going to get him. He's expecting it. He deserves it. And what's more, he knows he deserves it.
Can't you just leave him looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life?
Kathy won't take that kind of chance. He'll come looking for us. He'll sort me, and he'll sort our Billy. What do you think he's been thinking about all them years, eh?
But you just can't go out and kill him, Jimmy.
Yes, I can.
I don't believe I'm hearing this. You can't. People just don't do things like that.
Yes, they do.
You can't, all right? If you had as many brain cells as there are on this stupid piece of wood, you'd know you'd never get away with it. Now, listen, love. Just come on, sit down. Let's start talking,
No.
all right?
He killed our Frankie cat,
Please, Jimmy.
and he's gonna pay his dues.
Just think about it, will you? Just think about what you're doing it for.
I'm doing it. Because Frankie was my big brother. And when I saw him, lying in his coffin, he didn't look small or faded away or anything. Not like he's died as when he was an old man. He was still as big as he'd ever been. He was my big brother.
What's made you go all smiley all of a sudden, then, eh? Daddy'll be home soon. That'll make you smile, won't it? Because Daniel loves his daddy. And daddy loves his Daniel. Oh! Dada, come on, that's it. Dada. What have you seen? Have you seen a little birdie? Shall we sing a little song like the birdie for when Daddy gets home, shall we? Clap hands, Daddy come for his one and only son. Clap hands, Daddy come. Swapped him for a currant bun. No, he wouldn't do that, would he, eh, Danny boy? Now, it'll only be a minute, Danny. Now, you be a good boy and look after the garden. I'm just going to the loo.
What's going on?
Just tell me to stop him, will ya?
You just let me go, will you?
Sheila, hang on to the door, for God's sake, will ya?
What's going on in there? Hey, what are you playing at, you?
He's gonna die, Billy. He's done our Frankie and he's gonna die.
Hey, behave yourself, you're hurting her.
I'm going, and I'm going now, right?
Just let go of her, will you?
Will you just tell her to shift them, will you?
Will you leave her alone? Would you mind telling us what's going on?
I'll pay for it, okay? I'll pay for it.
Have you got Danny?
Get around there, you.
I only went inside for a minute.
You wait.
What's the matter?
Danny's all right. He's okay.
Well, where is he?
He's being looked after.
What do you mean?
I hope your brain's in gear, because you're so far in it, you're going to have to do some clever talk to get out of this. Let's hear it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come, Ed, let's hear it.
Terry, you're frightening me.
Tell me.
What have you done with Danny?
Come on, tell me.
Tell you what?
Tell me who Danny's real father is.
You are?
Come off it. You've been lying to me for the last 10 months.
No, I've not.
And the 9 months before that, while you were up this stick, you've been lying to me all that time. Don't you think it's time you stop now?
Well, why wouldn't it be you? Why are you worried?
I'm not worried. It's you that should be worried. He's not mine, is he?
Of course he is.
How many more times are you going to lie to me, Ed?
I'm not lying.
He's not mine, is he?
Why should I be lying?
Because you're a lying cow. He's not mine, is he?
Terry.
He's not mine, is he?
Terry.
He's not mine, is he?
Terry, you're hurting me.
Not as much as you've hurt me, you lying slag. He's not mine, is he?
Yes.
Don't I deserve better than that? I've only looked after him with you night and day, haven't I? I've only scraped the crap off him when he stank. I only sat with him for hours on end down at that Aussie, didn't I, when I thought he was dying? And now he's not mine, is he?
Who told you?
Don't you dare tell me he's mine once more!
Who told you?
Don't! I deserve better than you spouting that crap again, don't I, eh? Don't I?
Does it make you sad seeing your dad's grave?
Yeah. Just a bit. Of course it does. He was my dad, wasn't he? You only get one dad, don't you? Still. He's one of the lucky ones, wasn't he?
How come?
Getting a proper burial. A quiet little place like this.
Why wouldn't he have?
Well, we have it easy these days, love. In those days, it was different. For my dad, and loads of dads like him. They were fighting in a war. Concentration camps and all that carry on.
How come Grandad was lucky, though? He still died.
Well, in two ways, really, love. I suppose the first was, once he was dead, he didn't have to put up with his screaming nightmares anymore.
What was the other way?
I know it's hard for you to understand, love. But during the war, well, Japanese soldiers, they weren't exactly the nicest of people.
Is that why you won't let us buy anything Japanese for the house?
Plenty of other countries to buy from, love. They don't need my bit of money.
Well, why only us? All my mates have got Japanese things.
That's just me, I suppose. I never fought in a war alongside my dad. So I suppose that's my little war, isn't it?
Was my Grandad tortured?
He wasn't in a holiday camp, love. At least he survived the war. Got home to see his family. Down to here. His little resting place. Some of his mates. They had a rough time. At least your granddad. Still miss him.
He's not mine, is he? He's not mine because Teddy Sullivan can't have kids, can he? Because Teddy's been having tests, hasn't he? Teddy's got no lead in his pencil, lead-free. I'm firing blanks. All them girlfriends worrying about getting them pregnant. Not by me. Because the tests, they say so. Was he better than me? Did you enjoy it better with him, eh? Just get out, will ya?
You loved him so much, and I tried, but I just couldn't tell you.
I hope you get AIDS, slag.
Dad? Dad, look at that.
Oh, you've got to be sick to do something like that, haven't you?
Should we try and scrub it off? Why will you done that?
Because they know nothing, love. Oh, it'll be that car spray. Have to get it cleaned off properly. Ground off or something. Polished up again.
It's rotten, isn't it?
It is, love. Your granddad wasn't soft. He knew what he was fighting against. The German Nazis, and Japanese Nazis and all, I suppose. And British ones. He always said he'd try and come back again and again. Seems to make it worse when it's people from your own country doing it.
Scary.
It is, love. That's how they get on top. By getting people scared of them.
Can't we just get a new headstone?
That's a what? That's your pennies, jar. Won't be cheap to get it cleaned up, you know. But we're gonna have to get it done, aren't we? We're not gonna leave him like that any longer. Come on, love.
told you to get out, didn't I?
No sign of the mad ninja yet, then? Still the Black Captain, I presume?
I could handle it if it was a joke, Kath.
Look, they lost a brother, she. They're still working out the grief, aren't they?
He should be here, shouldn't he, Bill? Our Frankie should be here sitting with us now.
I know, yeah.
He made him bleed. We've got to do the same, Billy.
It's not worth it, Jim. He's a no-mark and he's not worth it.
Frankie is. Our Frankie's worth it.
All that fella needs is as much as a broken skull, and the busies would have 2 names on the list, wouldn't he? Me and you.
Nobody's gonna know. They won't be able to prove nothing.
Jimmy, they got forensics and everything these days. They'll be scraping under your nails. They'll have your boots under a microscope. There's all this cell stuff. That's all you need. One genetic cell, and they can trace it back to you. Knowing your luck, it's bound to be the one remaining brain cell, isn't it?
Oh, our Frankie would be made up to hear you thinking it's all so funny, wouldn't he, eh?
Of course, it's not funny. Going after Gordon's got to be a kamikaze job, isn't it? We've had one go at him already. I mean, they can get evidence on us.
Billy, I just want to break his head. Seriously.
You don't know what you're talking about, you. All that supermarket stuff I got landed with. Busy sniffing around, identity parades, a fella getting stabbed. I lost me guts that day, Jim. We're not up to it, are we, mate?
Yeah, but our Frankie would do it, wouldn't he?
Of course he would, but we're not him, are we?
Yeah, well, we're not half him if we do nothing.
Jim, Frankie got put away forever. He lost his life. He wouldn't want the same happening to us now, would he?
Listen, if we do nothing, then we've got to live with that, haven't we?
I know, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't think I could handle that, Billy.
OK.
Well, just so long as you know.
I'm the same, lad. I'm the same.
There now. Oh, your mummy and daddy will come for you in a minute. Look, love, you'll have to hold on to him for me if they haven't picked him up by the time these people come.
I can't, Mum. I'm due in at past.
Well, let's hope they're not early then. So what was your letter, love?
A job application.
Oh, for the summer?
No, for a proper job.
Oh, right. Did I miss the discussion about this then?
Well, I made my own mind up. There was nothing to discuss.
I see. And what is this job then?
Hotel and catering.
Fine. You've decided not to go to university then?
Mum, it's a good job. It's got quite fast promotion possibilities.
Oh, I'm sure. You'll be managing director of Trust House 40 this time next year. Oh, no, they're here. Trust them to be on time.
Look, I haven't got the job yet. I've only just applied for it.
Do we get to know what this job is exactly?
Chambermaid.
Great. I cannot wait to see your father's face when we get the chance to discuss this. Look, you'll have to hold on to the baby for a minute. I've got to go and see these people, please. Go on. There we go.
Morning.
Hello. Oh, I'm sorry to keep you. I'm looking after a neighbour's baby at the moment. She's not very well.
Oh, well, shall we go in anyway and start looking around while you sort the baby out?
Are you sure you wouldn't mind? I shouldn't be too long.
I'd rather get in, get it over with and get back to work. I'm sure you wouldn't mind playing about all day.
Right, are you sure you'll be able to find your own way round?
Well, if we can't manage, we can always shout for help.
Right. Thanks a lot. I shouldn't be too long. Oh.
Oh, sorry. Danny. Chrissy, I've got a problem. Will you just strap him in for me, please?
It's so convenient.
Just strap him in. I'm supposed to be shaved.
Oh, Danny, love, whatever is the matter?
Just keep your nose out, Kissy, all right?
right, love. They're only playing.
If I see you around here again, I'll burn you. I'll burn you till you're nothing.
Animal rescue next, and firefighters struggle to save two dogs stuck on a cliff near a busy freeway.